Hi, everyone. Welcome to the live readings that I do on Sunday. I'm all happy you're here. So, if you did not notice, there's no wobble. I fixed it. This is going to be the new camera angle for now. Anyway, sorry, they're saying, okay, I may switch the camera angle. Sorry, Metatron said I should make a tweak to it. Anyway, so, uh, look out for that. But I'm happy. No more shake. Anyway. Today we're doing live readings. I am booked fully. Next Sunday, I do have slots open. Keep in mind, next Sunday, I may do pre-recorded for those if I have plans on Sunday. I'm not sure yet, but they tell me Sunday I'm going to be busy. So we'll see. If I do have plans, I'll pre-record it and then just release the video at the time. So yes, be on the lookout for that. Anyway, I thank you all. I appreciate all of you being here. Yeah, I think that's it. I want to say thank you for everyone that supports me, supports my channel. And yeah, let's kind of get started. You know me, I like to just like hop right to it. And again, I am fully booked for today. Don't bother. It's not. There's just no slots. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I do have an announcement. If you are a Lightworker or a Wayshower, or you feel called to, I am doing a podcast. It's a brand new podcast. It's going to be about me talking with light workers and way showers and people, just maybe even ordinary people. Essentially, if you're interested in like participating in that, email me and then Metatron will sort it out and whether or not you are approved. But it is something to take note of. So I'm just putting it out there. Anyway, hi, Rick. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see. All right, I want to start with this. Okay, it's funny. Let's look at this. All right, I'm going to go in order. The very first person that we have that's going to be starting the readings today is going to be Mary. Mary's the first person. Let's see, Mary. Oopsie. D. Mary D. Yes. Okay, let's start here. So, Mary, D, you have please help me get out of this funk I've been stuck in for 20 years. All right, I have a good paying job, but I have no joy and no love. Interesting. Let's take a look here. Who wants to answer the questions this day? We have Metatron who steps forward to answer these questions. Metatron, can you tell me, why is Mary D struggling to find fulfillment in love? So what Metatron says is a long time ago, back when I feel this was first starting, you kind of got ideas, you had inspiration, you even had, I want to say, different paths opening up for you, but you didn't take them at the time. And this is a long time ago, Metatron says, you were getting those paths, I want to say in the first 1 to 3 years, those ideas, those inspirations, and then you kind of said no, 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 for whatever reason. Metatron says that your priorities were different back then than they are currently. And what has happened is you said no so many times is blocked the very thing that everyone else is using when it comes to opening themselves up to new things and new experiences. So we want to remove that from you. It is in your energy field. I see it. It's actually towards the right side. So it looks like it's like this, and then there's also rock shape on the other side. So I'm going to call upon Archangel Raphael to help remove this, and I want you to repeat after me, Mary, whether you watch this now or later. No big deal. You can do it whenever you feel called to. Oops. Whenever you feel called to. Sorry, I didn't write the time anyway. So I want you to say, I isolate and release any heaviness and burdens, blocks specifically from and blocks restrict. No, I isolate and release any heaviness, burdens, blocks, restrictions, and barriers that are holding me in a place that I do not belong. One second. What was that phrasing? Okay. I sorry. He. It's the end part. Whether I've done this consciously or unconsciously, known or unknown, from this life and all other lifetimes, I release it thoroughly and completely. And I want you to breathe in the energy from the divine into your root chakra and blow up from your root chakra into that block that I told you about. So we're gonna move that off of your energy field. And this is a reminder. This is what they gave me because I wasn't sure what's happening. Say, I am fierce, I am ferocious, and I can do this. That's something you want to say to yourself anyway. So I'll begin again. Breathe in, and then out from that rock. Beautiful. We have Archangel Michael's helpers taking pieces of it as they are now going to be removing this off of your energy field. It is done. Sorry, my energy is like very powerful. So like this, it was really quick. But anyway, is there any other blocks that are here? They want you to breathe in into the energy of divine into your hips, and breathe out through your whole energy field. Beautiful. All right, there's a bunch of negative energy that's surrounding you. I'm going to call upon. It's my go-to, Almora. Almora, can you please help me cleanse Mary D's energy field, aura, and I want to say the 4 lower bodies from all this negativity. He opens up a door on the, sorry, you're facing me, so I guess, I don't know what side that is on you. So you face me, but it's on this side. He's opening up a door on that side, and all that negative energy is it's washing over you, so leave your life, okay? To be removed from you now. There's a prayer that he wants you to say. What is the prayer, Almora? I release this. I am not this. Yes, I am not this negativity. I am not these blocks. I no longer need these blocks as well. Sorry, there's another piece. I understand what these blocks have done to me, and I no longer want that experience. That's key. That's a key one. That's what he's saying. It's to do with the heart. That one's a heart space one for you, Mary, and it's being removed, released. Okay, I understand. I'm going to be opening up a portal for you as well, Mary, and I want you to walk into the portal and then stay in there. This portal is going to create a shift. I want to give you love, the love portal. I'm going to call upon the dragons of love to assist me with opening up a portal for Mary, and I want you to close your eyes, Mary, and I want you to see the portal that's right in front of you. One second, I'm going to create it. A love portal, dragons. Thank you. So we have the crystalline dragon stepping forward as well to create a portal of love. This is going to help bring in more love and fulfillment into your life. So it's right in front of you. I don't think you have to walk in it. I think the energy just pours on you and it's going to be absorbed into you slowly. I want to say over the next 1 to 2 days. So it's right in front of you, right? It's like, you know, like think of your energy field, right? It's like right here, a little bit beyond this point, right there. And it's opened on you and it's going to help pour more love into your life. Let's cast away all this darkness. I'm removing that off of you as well. A lot of stuff left you off of your 4 lower bodies in that moment. We have Archangel Michael's helpers assisting with this little angel helpers that are picking up all the little pieces, little itty bits that are going to take this off of you. Beautiful. Thank you. Is there any more? I think we're good. That's the portal solves pretty much everything. That's right. It's like a hack. Okay. What do I need to do to fix this? Okay, so I have fixed it for you. But what you can do is to start to say yes. Remember how we got into this place? You started saying no. You had different priorities. You didn't care. So you had inspiration and ideas and honestly invites to things that you just kept saying no to. And now it's like you need to start to say yes to these experiences. You need to open yourself up to them. So portal doesn't really do much if you're saying no. Saying yes is the key. Is there any mental blocks here, Metatron, that you can see, or Almora that you can see? Not really. Not really. I think you've lived the experience enough to know that you are done. That was what Almora's thing he wanted you to say was all about. You're done with that. And I want you to say that with your heart, that I am done living that experience. I am done with that. I want something different. And with your heart, it will create that change. And the portal that has been opened up for you will really start to work. It should work no matter what, technically, because it's a portal, but it helps for you for that. All right. Is there anything else that you want to give? There is one other thing that I want to do an activation for. What chakra is this? I'm not sure what chakra, but I'm going to do an activation on your soul star chakra, but it was supposed to be for clairsentience anyway. I don't know. I'm just going to do an activation on your soul star chakra. I call on, I want to say, it's either Metatron or Divine Director. I think Divine Director is stepping forward, and there's an activation. The Soul Star exists right a half a meter above your head, and we're going to activate the soul star chakra, and it's going to help you. Divine Director is also going to activate the ninth chakra, which is what holds our blueprint as well. This is going to help you get more in touch with your soul, with the soulful self of you. You are a lot more creative and and a more inspired person than I feel you may have actually been. Like I actually feel like you are an adventurer as well. It's the feeling. It's very much because we're opening those parts of you up, and it's like wow. Anyway, I just want to let you know that. But it's like you're an adventurer at this point. But we open those up, and then we expand that. And I'm gonna plug you into Source. Everyone should be plugged into Source. Okay. Anyway, but there we go. The energy, I want you to call down the energy from divine now, Mary, and breathe it into the earth. So out into the earth, and then breathe in the energy of the earth into yourself, out to the top of your head, and keep going. So divine into the earth, and then the earth into divine. Beautiful. Now breathe in both the earth and divine, and then out from earth and divine at the same time. Beautiful. Sorry, that's was just a lot. Sorry, just a lot of stuck energies here. We call on Mary, these higher self. Sorry, wow. Sometimes when it's just there's too much of a big shift for people, it makes me dizzy. Anyway, we have your higher self stepping forward to clear all the debris and blockages from your energy centers, the chakras. Let's see which ones are the worst. They're all tiny, by the way, real small. Can we clear the heart space? Beautiful. There are new frequencies of love being activated within the heart center. It's key to the new portal that you have open for you. Let's get the lower chakras now. The lower chakras being cleared out and expanded are going to make you feel safe to say yes. So that's key, right? One, you're going to be open to love, right, with the heart. And then the lower chakras is going to make you feel safe enough to be open to it. And then can I get the higher chakras? The throat center is being focused on the most. There's one thing that they would like you to do. It's to look into the mirror and tell yourself what you want. I know it sounds crazy. Like I know, it's like there's something about that where you need to get more in touch with you, with the throat center. I think you need to start talking more instead of suffering in silence as well, right? Talk to yourself, and then we're gonna move it into the third eye. That's what I felt as well. Like they want to do an activation there, and then into the mind's eye as well. And then the crown. The crown's very, very just it's honestly all like a bunch of negativity there. So we're gonna remove all that negativity. We have Archangel Zadkiel, who steps forward to clear out and cleanse all of your chakras. The crown, the third eye now. He's going back down. The throat, heart, solar, sacral, and root. Beautiful. And then we're gonna increase your prana. Alrighty. Is there any other guidance that you have for Mary? Right now. Oops, sorry, we're out of time. Let's see. Is there any last guidance that you have for Mary right now? Sorry, there is a being that's stepping forward to help you. Who is this being? I want to say we have the Goddess of Liberty. That's who it feels like, but I felt like it could be an angel as well. It's hard to say, but Goddess of Liberty step forward as she's gonna. If you want to call her forth anytime you are feeling stuck again, she's the one to call. Let me see, Goddess of Liberty. Is there anything that you want to help Mary D with now? There is a chain on your left ankle that she's going to be liberating you from. This is played. It's limited your spiritual abilities. It's from a past life where you have you're very resistant to using your abilities, and you are very much trying to lock them down. So this played a big role. It's wondering why they were bringing up your psychic gifts. So she's removing this. It's on your left ankle, and I want you to go like with your hands, right, and then to, like kind of like get your ankle and rub it off. It should be off now, but it's sometimes just remnants. I want you to just take that off of you completely. The Goddess of Liberty takes it back from whence it came. And then any last thing, Goddess of Liberty? She's just the one to call. There's an angel that steps forward. Who is the angel? Archangel Raphael. So hold on, I gotta put this for you, Goddess of Liberty. Liberty and Archangel Raphael. Sorry. I knew I felt an angel saying me with her. Yeah. You don't have to call them in together, but you can. These are the ones, these are two beings that step forward to help you. Goddess of Liberty and Archangel Raphael are the ones, okay? I thank all the beings of light that help me. I thank you, Mary. And let's see, sir. I'm gonna leave it there. The portals should start working as well. Very fast. It's what they say. It should be very fast that you absorb that energy. And yeah, that's it. I want to thank you, Mary. Uh, Anything else, like just saying yes is key to getting yourself out of this funk. Also reminding yourself, you need to, it's really important. They just want me to reiterate this. You need to, with your heart, say, I am done with that. Does it make sense? Like, you need to say that. Whenever we have those experiences, when we say we're done with the old, that's when our life changes and we open up a new path. You need to make that choice right now. Again, that's what they're saying. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself, I'm open. I want something different. It's like I'm finished with this, right? You need to make sure that you are very sure from your heart, not mind, heart, that you are done with the old. And then that is what's going to create that massive shift for you. All right. I thank you. Okay. That is all I got for you, Mary. Take care. All right. So, okay. Right. As he popped through. Okay. We have the next person. They are, let's see, Vivian. Okay, let's see. Alrighty, we are at 16, 20. Okay, let's take a look here. Start this. Alrighties. So we have a Vivian Foster who needs help. I can tell you need a lot of help. Don't worry. Sorry, my heart hurts. The very first thing I want to do is actually fix your heart chakra and your heart center. I'm calling forth the dragons of love and compassion. I was working with them earlier, by the way. Very much needed for you. Vivian. So let's take a look here. A lot of pain you're holding within yourself. One of the things that the beings of light are telling me is that you came into this life with a lot of pain. Like it would have been very difficult for you, and they want you to know that. Like it's not like you had a lot against you. Like it's like the cards stacked against you. They just want you to know that consciously, to be like, yes, I did have a lot of cards stacked against me. And although we can go ahead and look at that and think, oh no, or we can be like, I had a lot stacked against me and I got to where I am. I didn't, like, it's not all horrible, right? So I would look at it that way personally, but you do you. I don't know. It's just something to think about. Okay. But let's take a look here. So Vivian, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to feel the soft velvetness of your eyelids. And I want you to feel the subtle energies that's surrounding you as the dragons of love and compassion are swirling around you. They are putting a sphere of high vibrational energy that is going to be absorbed into you. And I now want to move to your heart center, very clear. And your inner child's going to be next, by the way. I want you to repeat after me, Vivian. I isolate and release any and all burdens, heaviness, pain, feelings of disempowerment, feelings of self-worth issues, and bad feelings about myself and the world that I hold within myself. Whether I hold this consciously or unconsciously, seen or unseen, from this life and all other lives, I release this with the power of my free will, thoroughly and completely. I want you to breathe in the energy of divine. They want you to breathe in pink energy into your heart, though. Pink energy from divine into your heart, out to the front of it. As they're removing, oh, I see. It's for the dragons that are here. Breathe in more of that energy of divine into your heart, and then out to the bottom part of your heart, like in front and back. As we release that, sorry. It's like sometimes the release, it's so makes me hot and it makes me nauseous. I've been getting really nauseous lately. I'm releasing so much from people. Anyway, breathe in more of divine energy into your heart, into the back. And we're going to remove that. There's a block to receiving love. Part of the block that you have to receiving love comes from the fact that you're not loving the self, which is what we're currently removing. So we're going to peel this away. I have Archangel Raphael who steps forward to help us with this, and Archangel Michael who steps forward. Archangel Michael places his hands on your shoulders, while Archangel Raphael is going to be removing the layers that exist on the heart center. This immediately is going to be benefiting each of your chakras and your prana to make you feel better. So we'll get to that in a second, but it's the immediate thing. So I want you to breathe in more of that divine energy out to the front of your heart and peel that. So with your mind, peel that away. There's a shield that's on you. I'm calling in your higher self, Vivian, to remove that shield that's here. This is a shield that's been placed on through fear. No, a lot of people have these, by the way. I'm removing that now. It's kind of what was trapping the what should be releasing in you. So we've removed that and it's now leaving you. Let's open up a door as well. We have Almora who steps forward to help us as he opens up a door to escort this energy from you. It looked like I don't mean this like in a literal sense, I swear. But you know when sometimes like you would think of someone who's possessed and they have something in them? Yeah, it was like that. It was a negative energy pattern or energy that kind of takes on a life of its own because our energy is living intelligence. Yeah, it was in your heart. Yeah, we were crazy. So it looked like it was a being or entity. It didn't have its own genius. But it was an energy within the heart center that has been removed as the archangels removed it. You have a big thick thing around your aura, big thick negative thing on your aura right now. So we have the archangel stepping forward. I want you to isolate and release any and all negativity, heaviness and burdens, and blocks and restrictions from me, my energy field, and my aura with the power of my free will and the beings of light by my side. And I want you to breathe in the energy of the earth and then breathe out everywhere. As we push that away, sorry, two more times. And then breathe out to the top as we obliterate that. The dragons of love and compassion, they created the sphere that pushed this to the outer part of your aura, and we need to remove that, like peeling it. It's like I don't know, it's like a black thing you peel off. So just like remove that from your aura. And Almora yet again is here as he's removing a piece of this to leave you. Sorry, you feel good now. It's like, wow. We're now going to move. We're now going to place some more healing energy into the heart center. Let me see, your heart looks okay now. It was very, very dark though. We're going to move energy from your heart to each and every one of your 7 chakras. So I want you to fill your heart up with love of all the people, places, and things in your life, all the things you have gratitude for, all the things you have love for. And I want you to send that energy to each and every one of your chakras. You can do all 7 at one time. So do the roots, sacral, solar, and then move that energy from your heart into your throat, into your third eye and your mind's eye, and then into your crown. And this is now connecting you to all that is beautiful. Oof, sorry, the air came up. Real intense stuff going on here. I think I got it all. I had some recent upgrades, so I heal really fast now. So it's I'm adjusting to that. So I heal. It's done, but it's so weird to have so much power. Anyway, I digress. Let's see, is there anything else that's here? We do have someone here. There's an angel that steps forward to help you. We have Archangel Michael who steps forward to help you. And he would like you to call upon him throughout your day. And he will assist you as he desperately wants you to achieve all the goals you have. Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael, can you step forward for Vivian now? Is there anything that you feel Vivian needs? Saying that you need to wait a little bit before you can receive more because you received a lot. I know it's hard to sometimes understand, but we can only receive so much increase at once, or we get sick. Like we get literally sick. Like we get nauseous, we can vomit, and we can feel like we're just like it was too much, and it's overwhelming to the body. So he's saying that right now, he can't give you any more, but later, right, tomorrow or later this day, right, you should be able to receive more. So if you want to call him forth, I'm going to be placing a pyramid on you. This is the more powerful pyramid I can use. I call on Metatron, Lord Melchizedek, and the Arcturians to place a healing pyramid on Vivian right now, please, and help remove all blocks and restrictions that are on her. The pyramid is going to spin clockwise, by the way, as well. It's going to have a clockwise spin. Beautiful. There is the next thing I'm moving towards. It's going to be your higher self. Give me a second. So Vivian's higher self, can you step forward to assist me? Vivian's higher self. What else does Vivian need help with dealing with? Something from your past. I can see it. That's what your higher self called in. All right. Vivian's higher self, can you tell me, can we call on the people from Vivian's past lives that she has to heal things with? I see in the past life you've had children that you need to heal with. Who else? I want to say familial dynamics. Let's see, from other family connections. All right, so let's call on all the people that Vivian F has unresolved issues with from her past lives. Let's see how many we have. We have 27 people stepping forward to help us. These 27 are very hardcore though. And I feel like they may have been very recent as well. I see them wearing clothes that I would have, you would expect to see in the early 1900s or something, or 1920. I get the age 1918, or the time 1918. So that's how they look to me anyway. So this is very recent. So they're they may not be that many, but they are very heavy individually. So I want you to tell them, Vivian, all these people, all 27 that have stepped forward, I believe there's 28 now. I want you to tell them that you are so sorry for any pain that you've caused them. Sorry, it hurts. Say sorry for any negativity you brought into their life. Please ask for their forgiveness. Say, please forgive me for this. Please forgive me for not being what you wanted me to be and not living up to your expectations, or maybe even my own. I forgive myself for the pain I caused you and everything that has happened and transpired here. Please forgive me. I forgive you. Yes, yes. Please forgive me. I forgive you. I thank you. I love you. Now they are going to be, they're circling you now, your higher self, and they're creating a ring. This ring is a negative ring that's been holding you in place that you don't belong. They're going to remove it from you. They're going to be, they're completing it, but the ring is negative as well. We'll see. Sorry, oopsie. Okay. I want you to visually see that leaving you, this ring, this negative ring that's on you. It's been binding you in place, and then give it back to them. So please take back what you gave me, kind of thing. And they are going to take it back. Not the most willingly, by the way, but they also, do you have anything to tell Vivian this day? They're sorry. They're apologizing. They hand you a gift. I don't know what they're giving you though. They put something in your hand. It looks to me like when a child gives someone a toy, like that, because children, there's two children specifically that are very much being highlighted here, but they gave you a toy, and that gesture means a lot to them. All right, and we ask them to take, and then we call upon the goddess of liberty. Goddess of liberty, is there any other liberation for Vivian that you can give? Yes, there is one other. There is a string that connects you to the people, and she is going to cut it. Thank you, Lady Liberty. Or Goddess of Liberty. I keep calling her Lady Liberty. It's just a thing in my mind. Anyway, Goddess of Liberty. Thank you. Beautiful. Sorry, everything's done. We send them on their way, say goodbye to all those people, and then we let them go, and then we find ourselves back in our seat. Yes, beautiful. Is there any last thing that you have before I let Vivian go? Any beings of light or Vivian's higher self? Yes, there is one thing they want me to, your higher self wants me to do. I will do it. I call upon the great divine director. Let's switch the path that Vivian's on and put her on a completely new one. Vivian, close your eyes yet again. And I want you to grab the great divine director's hand with your right hand and grab my hand with your left. And we're going to be moving you to a significantly better timeline. So how I see it is two almost circles, energy things. I don't know what these are. They look like gateways, but I don't know. I've never been here, but there's two of them, and we are escorting you to them, and I want you to move through these. Ask the higher self to help you move through these things. It's a massive detox and purge of all that has been, while simultaneously infusing you with high vibrational energy. All right. So you're gonna move through two of these things as well. All right, your higher self moved you right through. Beautiful. I think you're going the right director. I think all the beings like to help me with this. Think. All right, I'll think Vivian. Yes, beautiful. Sorry, you're free of it. You feel good now. Alrighty, that's all I got for you, Vivian. I just want to say thank you. Let's see if there's any beings like that want to help Vivian. Oh, I believe I had Archangel Michael. Yeah, sorry, he's saying again. He's the one to call. Ask Archangel Michael. I will actually set him up for you tonight, Vivian. Archangel Michael, can you please take Vivian F wherever she needs to go this night? I specifically want you to aim for the ascension gates as she needs those. And the portals. There's also a dragon portal that they want you to go through. Sorry, I believe the dragons came for you. I don't remember. So I lose stuff immediately. It's dragon portal. The love portals that they have, they want to take you there as well. So Archangel Michael, can you take Vivian F to the ascension gates and the dragon portals this night? You may wake up a little tired, but it's normal. You will adjust. I thank you, Vivian. Take care. Bye. Alrighty. So let's take a look here. Ooh, okay, we're at Vicky now. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Oh, right. Let's see, we're at. Okay. Let's start. Alrighty. So we have, how am I to use my gifts? Wait, how am I to use my gifts? Any not used. Interesting. And let's see. Metatron, can you give me clarity on this question? So Vicky is asking, am I to use my gifts? Any not used. Okay. Let's take a look here. One of the things that Metatron does say, your intention for your gifts, Vicky, is good. Like, you have an intention, but you seem to be missing something that's very important. Direction, right? Where do you want to go with your gifts? What do you want to do with your gifts? And honestly, where do you want to end up? That's being the key. All of us have all of the baseline psychic abilities, right? Every single person has all the baseline. And I feel like these are the gifts that you're referring to, but we also can attain and acquire different gifts that are not baseline. But we need an intention for what we are meant, not an intention, a direction after we create our intention about what we want to do with our gifts. And that seems to be missing. A good example for this they're not suggesting this for you unless you want to. Let's say you want to use your spiritual gifts to become a healer, right? To become a master healer. Then that actually is a destination. Doesn't make sense. Like, you need a destination to get to where you want to go. It feels like that purpose, right, is not there. And that is what Metatron is saying here for you, your question about how am I to use my gifts? Yes, you need a direction, a direction more so than ever. One of the things that they are recommending you do is to close your eyes and hold a compass, and then ask yourself, what direction should I go in? And that compass will tell you based on your energy and based on what you are best suited for. So it is a good thing that if you wanted to give that a try, that is something that they recommend. Is there anything else you recommend in how to discover a direction? The other one is an Akashic record reading where you ask that question. It's a real good question, but let's see. Is there anything that you want to pull for this? I did get something. It is odd. I want to say it, and it's just to make sure that your mind is open. Vicky, I remember watching Medium, that show that had Patricia Arquette in it, and there was this episode that there was a psychic who was using their gifts to make a business profitable. And it's something to just consider, not like literally consider, but it's something like, I know that we tend to look at our spiritual gifts and think, oh, we can only use them one way, blah, blah, blah. No, simply not true. We use them however we want, right? As long as it's for our highest good. So do not just assume you have to be a healer. Do not just assume you have to be some kind of light worker. You can use your gifts to do whatever you want. So just keep your mind open to that. So it's something to just consider. I know that that's not something you see often a lot, right? I guess I don't know how often it happens, but you can use your gifts to do whatever you want. And now it's something to just take note of. Okay. So how best to serve myself? Let's take a look here. Metatron, is there any information how best to serve herself? One of the things that they would like you to do is to heal your relationship with money. That seems to be the key one. It does require something that you are in need of. Your path to making more money has to do with forgiveness. I'm going to give you the forgiveness contract. I've given this out plenty of times. I don't know if you've done it yet, but you do it once a day for about 8 days. It is one of the best meditations for opening yourself up to more money. But how best to serve yourself would be to remove and heal your blocks to money right now. Is there anything else here? There is one. If they're referring to your ego, what is this? You have a lot of blocks in your ego that are keeping you stuck in a place you don't belong. I'm calling on Vicky's higher self to pacify the ego and the blocks that exist here. I see they're less than there used to be when there's less than it used to be, your higher self is saying, but there are still a few. I see 4 different blocks here from the ego, and your higher self is going to pacify these 4 that are here. Actually, sorry, 3. I don't think your higher self can do the 4th one yet. It will. Or you will. I'm not sure. It's not there. So your higher self didn't tell me. But it will remove those 3. Vicky's higher self. Is there anything else on how Vicky can serve herself? Being nicer to yourself is a key one. Is there a mantra that you have? Yes, it's one they've given before. It's actually the one I actually use. The Hoponomo. I don't. Yeah, Hoponomo one. The mantra. That mantra is the mantra you're gonna need to say to yourself. And whenever you're feeling low vibrational energies, especially when it comes to like bitterness, resentment, and anger, you're gonna say the Hoponomo chant over and over and over again. And that one is the one that's gonna help you. I understand. That like it may not look like it's doing much. It is. Your energy's changing. So just stick to it. It's what they want. Sticking to stuff and not giving up on yourself is how the best to serve you. But other than that, I don't really see anything else. I just saw those things. Yes. Is there any last thing that the higher self wants to say for Vicky? Just being nicer to yourself again. That was a key one. How can Vicky identify it when she's not being good to herself? Doesn't feel good. Your heart. Yeah. Let me see. I'm making a tweak to your energy. 1 second. I'm going to have your heart be more. It's going to speak louder whenever you're being mean to yourself to allow you to see it when it's happening. Okay. This is a tweak that the higher self approved of, by the way. It's going to allow your heart to be a little bit more like that. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Romantic relationships. Okay, Chris, timeline. Metatron, do you have any timeline updates? I don't see them yet. Any updates, any timeline here with this person? There is a suggestion if you do want them. It is possible. And in fact, I think this Chris person is actually very much open to you as well. It would be more of along the lines of you reaching out to them or you making it more clear with this person. But I don't see this person really doing anything right now. Why is this person, they feel pacified by everything. Do you know when you try something, and we have all been there, I know I have, where you try something and you're trying to make it work, and you're just like, I don't want to deal with it again, right? That's how this person feels towards the connection right now. They don't want to deal, right? But if that door opened on your end, if things were more giving on your end, they would be very much open to a connection with you. This person does have deep love for you. And it's Metatron says that it's worth pursuing if you want to pursue it. It's something I think maybe your subconscious needs to hear, that it's worth doing, that it's worth it. It is. This connection has a lot of growth to it. And not just that, but it helps you, even if it looks, I gotta say it like this. But even if like you have painful experiences with them, the experiences are helping you learn to love yourself more every single time. So it's important to get like, this connection is giving in many respects. And I do mean, I think it can give you happiness, but I also feel like it can help you learn and grow. So it's something to consider. Not many connections, medicine says, are like this. So if you did want them, opening up the door on yourself would be yourself to them, and showing them that you're open to this is the key to making things right with this person. They are looking for more balance. It's something that they've not felt with you. That seems to be the key one. Let me see. Is there any last thing? What's interesting about this person is they feel a lot of self-worth issues being triggered on their own with your experience with them. So I know that it was you as well, right? But I think that there are some that they felt, when someone is saying it's not you, it's me, and something like this. We all know there's a part of us that takes that personally, and I think that this person took something that you said personally that had nothing to do with them, and it wasn't. And we all have been guilty of this, have we not? Right, where we take it more personally. It's something to just it's like when you hear that it's not you, it's me, like everyone's thinking it's me, but it's not. It really isn't. It really isn't them, but they felt that way. And when you open up the door, right, when you make things more balanced, they will then know that that wasn't true, and that you feel a lot better. Let me see if there's anyone that's coming. There is someone. They have a book with them. Sorry, there's a being of light that has a book with them. Who are you? Sorry, really? That's the name? Okay, this person's name is called Reiki, like literally Reiki. They have a book with them. I don't know. Reiki, remember, is the meaning of the name is what their name is, not the name itself. So their name is Reiki. This being of light has a book with them. What is your book full of? Totems. Let's see. Fixes, knowledge. It honestly kind of feels like this book is filled with an eclection. An eclectic book of stuff. This is the being light that's really stepping forward to help you. What is this? Alchemy seems to be the key one here. This being can help you with a bunch of stuff. They have a lot of fingers and a lot of pies when it comes to stuff. So they're not specialized like most beings are, right, in one area. This is someone who is specialized in several areas, many areas, and they step forward to help you. How can Vicky get contact you more? Clear audio will be the key one here, but talking to them, calling them forth. Let me create an attunement for you, Vicky, for Reiki. Ooh, sorry, my ear came up. It's very important I create that attunement for you. So I have attuned you to their energy, and you will be able to contact this being, Reiki, a lot easier without any issues as well. You're ready to contact them? Okay, yeah. They're good at healing, by the way, this person. They're very good at healing. So if you're interested in that, you can call them in when you're meditating and ask Reiki to heal you and help you with your heart. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, how can I do better with my healing evolution? I swear I don't read these things. Anyway, Reiki is the one. Reiki steps forward. Is there any other beings of light or anything else that you suggest for Vicky? Yes, there's something in your subconscious. One second, I'll get it in a minute. It's in your subconscious near the mind's eye, but it's deep. Let me take a look here. Oh, if you're ready for this, you don't have to be. I want you, Vicky, to close your eyes, and you're gonna visualize 3 doors. 3 doors, right? So there is one door here, and one door in the middle, right? I want you to call upon Kuan Yin, who is the master block remover. I also want you to call in Ganesha and ask them to protect you, keep you safe, right? And you're gonna hold whose hands up? Okay, Kuan Yin's hand on the left side, Ganesha's hand on the right, and you're going to walk in the middle door. And this is going to allow you into the deepest layers of your subconscious, and you're gonna heal those. It's gonna help your money, by the way, a lot. That helps. Remember, money seems to be the thing. Money, it's gonna help your money, but it also help remove some of those limiting beliefs and blocks that you have deep in your layer, deep in the deeper parts of your subconscious. So grab onto them, ask for protection, and then they will remove it. This is going to be tough work for you, just so you know. I don't know if they'll do all at once. I know they were able to with me, but go as deep as you're willing to go, and they will slowly remove the stuff. I want to say you will do that maybe every once a day or something for like maybe 8 to 10 times. It's a quick process. You can just call them in. And then again, the 3 doors, the middle door is the door that goes to your deep layer of your subconscious, and then call them in. They are the 2. They are the master black room. Kanyan is quite good, but Ganesha steps forward to help you as well. Is there anyone else or anything else for Vicky? That's it. That's the only thing. The deep layer of your subconscious is your biggest issue right now. It's harder to heal than the surface is what they're telling me. It's very difficult because you're not always aware about what's happening in the deepest layers. So we don't know, right? It's like, oh, I didn't know I felt that way, right? But you know, it's so deep. How can you? So this will just remove these things very quickly, very fast. The deeper you're willing to go, the shorter amount of time you have to do it. You'll know in your heart when you're done, is what they're saying. I went all the way because I'm just like that. But I know that was difficult for me. I was like, wow, I did not expect it to be that hard. So keep that in mind. All right. But again, 3 doors and the middle door. All right. That's all I have for you. I want to thank you. Vicky, that's the best things you can do right now for your healing and your evolution is that the deepest layers are subconscious. Okay. All right. Let's switch gears. We're at 45, 11. Okay. Let's see who is next. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's take a look here. Alrighty, so Christina asks, what are my blockages? Interesting. I don't actually think you have any blocks on you. I don't detect any, not even one. I believe you have restrictions. Let's take a look here. There is a resistance right now. I actually feel like it's in reference to your career, where you're kind of being pulled in a new direction that you don't seem to want to go in. A lot of people don't. And I have given so many readings to people, and they ask, what you should do. Now, I don't know, I'll always get it, but sometimes I do. And I just know that person isn't going to do it for a while. And I've been there as well. Don't think I just heard something the first time and I just do it at the start, right? I know to do that now, but it's stuff like that where you've been either told or you have this idea about a different direction and you don't seem to want to go in it. And you're very much resisting. How they're showing it to me is that you're dragging your heels into the dirt and while you're being pulled along. And it's not a block. It's a fear that comes forward. Let's see. They are recommending the forgiveness. No, I think the fear contract for you. You can get on my Patreon. The fear contract for you, that will help a lot. But I believe there's other fears here. I'm calling on Christina A's higher self. Can you actually, this higher self, can you help me? What are the fears that are holding her in place? It comes from a past life. In this past life, you were taught that you needed to stay in a place, like a specific place. Sorry, I don't know how to phrase this. It feels like, do you know in the past, things were a lot more rigid? Like if you were born of a certain station or a certain class, you couldn't move up, like no one wanted you to move up. So in this life, you were very much taught this, right? You were taught this experience where you're born here, you stay here. You're born poor, you stay poor, right? You're born middle class, you stay middle class, right? You're born in this neighborhood, you stay in that neighborhood because you don't belong anywhere else. There's something like that. Like that's energy. This is what you brought into this life, and this is what's not holding you back. So we call for your higher self and ask your higher self for assistance with removing these blocks and restrictions that are holding you in a place that you don't belong. Let's take a look here. Your higher self, I'm going to call on Metatron, Kuan Yin. I also call it Archangel Michael, and they're going to channel energy into the higher self that's going to move into your 4 lower bodies. So the energy from Archangel Michael, Metatron, and Kuan Yin is moving through the higher self. I'm going to put some of my energy in there as well and allow that energy to channel down to remove the blocks and restrictions. I understand. From you. So we're going to remove all of that. It's not blocky though. It's you blocking yourself though. Does that make sense? It's like it's whether you're not conscious of this, it's unconsciously happening, but it's you. It's not a block technically. It's you choosing to make it a block kind of thing. All right, and we're going to remove all of that. There's a new version of you that's emerging from this experience as it's peeling away all that nasty bits. There is Kuan Yin steps forward and she places her hands right on your subconscious and she's placing in brand new inputs, new updates. This is going to, it's like she says it's like a factory reset. You know how we factory reset our computers or we factory reset our phones, right? You know, like that. And it's like it's just wiping everything, wiping the slate clean. That's what she's giving you right now. It's a factory reset of your subconscious that's going to remove all the limiting beliefs. There is something that she says will be really helpful for you. I don't know where it's at, but I will. I don't have it. Removing negative thoughts, but anyway. I think you'll be fine. I don't have the meditation anymore. I deleted a long time ago, but that would have helped. So she says, I may have to make it again. Anyway, anything else that you see here? Yes, there is no one. There is a bubble around you. Let's see. Let's call on Christina's higher self to remove this bubble that exists here. Thank you. Alrighty, I think that part's done. The part's done. Okay, yeah. Any love and career advice? So this was for career, by the way. So it was strictly for career. There are some blocks to abundance that you have. You may want to get the poverty and lack contract. I want to say that you, in a past life, this impacted you greatly. You feeling like you need to stay where you are. So if you were ever trying to make more money, or you're ever trying to have love that you feel is out of your station, right? Or an experience that's out of like, I don't know, tier. I don't know what you say to that. You're going to have a real difficult time with this. Getting an Akashic karma clearing will be helpful for this as well. It will remove those limiting beliefs that exist there, but it comes from that past life. So this is actually a really big battle for you. It's an uphill battle. Is there a being of light that steps forward? The Arcturians, Christina, step forward. I'm going to create an Arcturian attunement on you. An Arcturian attunement on. Sorry, the attunements all look different. Sorry, this is funny. The Arcturian. Arcturians step forward. Sorry, I don't know if I spelled that right, but it's what it is. Arcturians step forward to assist you. Arcturians, can you help Christina A with this? Yes. They are going to, Metatron steps forward as well. I am going to be changing your karma. I'm going to switch you. I haven't done this in a long time. I haven't been guided to, but I'm going to be rewriting your karma. This is going to allow you to experience karma differently. Instead of spinning downwards until you hit rock bottom, you can forgive and then just go up right away. So I'm going to be doing that on you. So I call forth the Arcturians for Christina A. I also call upon Metatron, and I also call on Lord Melchizedek to assist me. So they place you... the Arcturians call you up to their ship. The ship is called Atlantis. Atlas. Sorry, Atlas. The Arcturian ship is called Atlas. As they beam you up into the ship Atlas, you are... Oh, by the way, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Stay focused on this. And anyway, you're beamed up to the Atlas ship, the Arcturian ship, and they take you to the holding chamber where humans go. The Arcturians, there's other Arcturians here with stones as well. There's plants here. It's like the atmosphere of it is habitable for you, so you don't have to worry as well. And the Arcturians step forward as they are going to be helping you. We have 6 Arcturians who step forward, and then a 7th who just stepped forward as well. Thank you. The 7th, who is the leader, walks right in front of you, and he places his head against your head, and he shows you his intentions are pure, and he means well. There's no ill intentions here, and he means to do right by you. He steps back, and the 2 second in command step forward, and they place a pendant on you. This pendant is going to be intentioned to remove all fears from your body. This pendant can't exist on your body while fears exist here. So it's going to help remove the fears. They both can exist. So one will leave, right? And it's going to be the fear, right? And the other one places it at the bottom. It's going to keep you protected against any low vibrational entities and extraterrestrials. And that one also is intended or is set with the intention to remove fears from you as well. Near, not on, the solar plexus in the front, and then it's kind of a little bit longer on the back as well. A Metatron steps forward now, and he's going to be placing you in his Metatron cube. The Metatron cube is translucent, transparent, and it has language of lights on it. It's coming and going. Downloads are happening. This is going to be rewriting your experience with karma. As karma has changed, you no longer need the old experience. What we can do now is give you the new one. And the Arcturians are chanting something lovely. There is a block they're removing at your solar plexus, by the way. I had a feeling why they noted it, right? There's a block on your solar plexus that they were removing for you. The Arcturians are taking it in within themselves, so they're taking on that pain to remove that block to assist you with this. The 2 second in commands go to each side of the cube, and they place it with their high vibrational energy, and they're going to it's like gold living light intelligence is how I see it. That's now surrounding you. It's going to help expand the chakras. There are other blocks here, like minor ones around you that they're removing with this. Since your karma has changed, you can forgive everything very easily. So just say, after this, right? I forgive, I'm released, blah, blah, blah. I will release everything, all right? Sorry, we're not done. There's a little bit more. A little bit more language of light. You're sitting, you're floating. There's like a beam of light going through you from each side of the cube. Beautiful. We are done. Alrighty. So as the cube is now taken down, we have Lord Melchizedek who steps forward. Lord Melchizedek steps forward. He's going to place the rod of light on you, and he places a crystal right at your heart. It's on the left side of your heart, and then it's on the right side of your mind, the other crystal. And this is going to align your heart and your head in the coming weeks and months. You will feel the benefit of this. The Arcturians say that any blocks that you have, any blocks that you are struggling with, to call them forth, and they will assist you. Sometimes when we heal a lot of stuff, we get new ones coming, so it's normal. They will be the ones to call you forth. The Arcturians will be the ones to call you forth. So they release you now, and they beam you down, and then you find yourself back in your seat. All right. I rewrote your karma. Christina, I don't know why I keep calling you. I want to call you Alexandra or something. Anyway, it's what it is. Christina, I rewrote your karma. Oh, Alejandra is your last name, isn't it? Alexandra. Sorry. I was like, why? Every time I kept. Anyway, I digress. Anyway. Yes, I rewrote your karma. So karma will be different for you. Karma has changed since like 1980s or something like that, right? So you don't need to spiral down, you just spiral upwards now. You do need to forgive immediately and release immediately. That shouldn't be a problem with you. Is there anything else that you want to say? Any last thing that you want to give for Christina here? Any other beings light? That's it. There is something that they have. I'm going to be handing this to you, Christina. It's going to be a map. This map it's like a map of the world. It will show you if you're ever feeling lost and you don't know where to go. This map will help give you some insights about where you should be headed. It's not like in a physical destination exactly. Like I don't see it necessarily being for travel. I think it's for anything. So anytime you're feeling lost, you're going to look at this map that I have given you, and this map will assist you with knowing where to go next for yourself. Okay. It's again, the Arcturians say it's very important that you get to where you want to go. That's what I want to say. All right, so I give you that map. I'm also going to be handing you a compass. Okay, map and a compass I give. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. All the beings of light that have helped. I thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. That's all I got for you. I want to thank you, Christina. So let's see. We're at the next person. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Am I? Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. We have. Let's take a look here. The person's name is Morella. Yes. Okay. See. Let me drink some water. Thank you. Yes, I would like that. All right. Morella asks, it is your turn. Let's set the timer. Okay, you have, I need help. What is it I need to know? Let's take a look here. All right. I feel entities are attached to you. I also feel curses attached to you. Sorry. I'm called for Archangel Michael. I also call upon the deity Hecate to assist me. Please keep me safe and protect me. I'm going to be going into Morella's energy field. Let's take a look here, Morella. All righties. They're not here right now, but they were. These entities have placed a ton of negative energy on you. In fact, when I enter your energy field, it looks like there's this, it looks, like 10 feet of snow, but 10 feet of blackness, basically. So we're going to call forth Archangel Raphael's helpers to remove all this negative energy off of your energy field. Your outer defenses are all down, as I'm going to restore them. Restore the inner. There's no hole at the top. Usually there is, by the way. It must have just got you like that. Anyway, let's restore her grounding. Morella's grounding. Yes, thank you. And can we remove all of this negative energy that's here? Sorry, what was that scene? Does that matter? No, I don't think it matters. Sorry, they just showed me something. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna set the task for Archangel Michael's 2 dragons to clear the entities. Morella's higher self, can you step forward? How many are there? 1. There's 1 entity on you. It's big for you. That's what your higher self is saying. I don't think it's a big one. I think it's big for you. I task Archangel Michael's dragon. Can you hunt down this entity of low vibration? Sorry, do you have the kids around you or something? It's on a child now. I'm sorry, I gotta go find it 1 second. Let's go Archangel Michael's dragons. Can we find that? It's right there. There we go. Clear it. Boom. Can we cleanse Archangel Raphael's helpers? Can we clear all the negativity off the child that's here? Sorry, there's 2 more entities on this child. Let's clear that as well. This child would have had a lot of anxieties and depression and anger issues. Anyway, without this being cleared, so I'm restoring the inner and outer defenses of the child. There is a hole at the top as well. Can we restore that? Are there any other entities on this child that's here? Who? No, I got them all. Sorry, there's a lot of entities around here. Anyway, let's take a look here. What was that on my leg that's there? Oh, I think there could be something else. 1 second. Is there anything else in the child? Can I get the child's higher self? Do you see anyone else? No. Maybe you do. Let me see. Just restoring that child's defenses. Let's restore their grounding. Can we clear their home as well from negativity? The child's home is all right. Let's take a look here. Now sorry, let's go back to Morella. Let's take a look. Alrighty, there's a portal in your home that the entity used to get to you. I am going to be closing this portal. I actually see it in like a hallway space, but it doesn't have it could be anywhere just near you. But it's like a hallway space, and we're gonna close that portal that's there. An entity of a very big entity opened it up. And when it did, a bunch of stuff flew through and it started to actually tack on. What happened and how you got your entity is it just rammed through your defenses. Like if there's a gate and you just go with the car, your defenses weren't strong enough to repel it. And essentially what happened is that it moved right through. So that is how it got you. All right. I took it down. It would have felt like a headache, a split headache. That's what they're saying, like a split headache, and then it went away. It's because it wasn't attacking your defenses anymore. So that's where it came from. And we're closing that. I am going to task an angel to watch over it and ensure that it doesn't open up again. And then I asked the angel to contact Archangel Michael if it does again. Archangel Michael, can I have some help there? Sorry, it's taking some time to close. It's whatever opened it was big. I don't know. It's like I've normally I close very fast. I'm closing it now. Beautiful. That's it. Sorry, one tried to move through. I see. That one was going through it that while I was closing it and it didn't make it. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, is there anything else? Oh, there's a curse on you. I see it. There's two. There's two on you. Can we remove Hecate? Can you assist me with removing these curses? She removed one. I want to say it has to do with health issues. Weight gain is what I picked up, but I don't know. It doesn't always could be weight loss, I suppose, or you know what I mean. Anyway, it felt like that. And then there's another one. This one has to do with money. There's a money issue here as well. It's interesting. It attracted bad situations into your life constantly. So we're removing those two. Alrighty. So that's what I see for that. What else does Morella need help with? All right. I have an ancestor who steps forward. It feels very sisterly, but it doesn't have to be. It could be anyone. I feel it's a woman who steps forward to assist you. I don't know what they want to give, but let's see. Can I have Morella's ancestor step forward? Who are you? And again, this channel is like very new for me still. Let's see. Who are you? It felt very sisterly. That's the energy I have. So okay. What do you want for Morella? Okay, it feels. I'm gonna have to draw some tarot on this. Hold on, I gotta make sure. Again, it's just I get all tripped up with this channel. It's new, that's why. Right, I get tripped up and I start worrying I'm not getting the answer right. Let's see what do you want to give? Okay. All right. They have a message for you. I see. One of the things that this person wants to say is for you not to dawdle when it comes to making choices, to move towards your fulfillment and your happiness. I feel like it is an ancestral lineage issue, by the way. One that this person knows very well what you're currently going through and how hard it is for you to choose happiness. I don't know if you noticed this, and you see it everywhere. But most people are not happy, and most people don't choose happiness. People keep choosing the same again and again and again and again, and it's like, well, wow, right? You know, like, well, shit, essentially, right? And this person, this sisterly energy, she is saying for you not to wait. Just go after your happiness, create the change that you want. I also feel like this, you may, one of your biggest blocks may be to do with money and why you're not choosing it. I completely understand. I used to have that one myself, but when we understand, if we were to take a leap of faith, we'd be supported. Like when we know that, we will. And this is key, is what this ancestor is saying, that you need to just make that choice, and very much keep yourself, stick to this as well, right? That's their message for you, to stick to it. Is there anything else that they want to say? They want you to do what they couldn't. There is an ancestral pattern that you will be breaking, and you will help them free themselves of this as well. I call forth Hather to help with the removal of this, of this ancestral pattern and lineage. But there is an ancestral pattern that they want you to help them break, and this is the one that they're referring to. All right. Oh, it also has to do with men. There's an ancestral pattern to do with men as well that they want you to break as well. But I see just a bunch of stuff that they want you to overcome so that they can overcome it with you as well. And they're rooting for you. And they really feel like you have it. You have what it takes to do it. And I don't know if you noticed that, but it's something that I see all the time. Like, I'm like, wow. I was like with my family. I'm like, I was like, they're just talking about how much money they make, and I was like, oh my god, you make that much? I'm not judging, but I'm like, why don't you strive for more? And most people never do that. And this is an ancestor who says you will be the one to do it. You just need a little bit of a push, right? And this will help. I'll say that. I think that's it. Sorry. Yeah, you just got to get out of your head and do it and trust your intuition. All right. So that's what I have for this ancestor. Is there anything that you want to give? They did have something they wanted to give you. They have a gift of memories in a box that they want to hand to you. It will become part of your energy, right? It's not like you look at it necessarily. You can pop it up, by the way, but it becomes part of your energy. And those memories are that feeling of happiness and that feeling of belonging and that feeling of support. And that's partially why you need a little, like, that's what they're saying you need a little bit of, right? That feeling that I'm supported to help you take the steps and help you make the choices to move towards your happiness instead of staying stuck like they did. All right. That's their gift for you as well. How will you? Okay, they're handing it to your higher self. Your higher self's handing it to you, and it's now part of your energy. Okay, beautiful. Metatron shrinks it down, shrinks it, and so it becomes part of you as it becomes one with you. Okay. Is there any other guidance or anything else that you want to give for Morella? There is a suggestion for healing. I'm not offering healing right now, Morella, but I will give you the link. She's the one I go to for healing if I needed it. It's actually going to be part of my podcast, by the way. I'm going to be filming that. But Laura Nani is the one that they recommend for you for healing. When the time is right, I want to say it's now. That's what they're giving me. I think you've probably needed the healings in September, but it's hard to say. They said you should have got it already, but this will be key for you. So your next thing is to get some healing. All right. I think that's it. Oh, I'm at time. Yeah. Okay. Any last message that you have, Metatron, for Marilla? Sorry, 1 second. What are you saying, Metatron? To heal any wounds and anything that's keeping you, I want to say, from standing out more is another key one for you. It's part of why they gave you the gift they gave you. When we don't feel love, when we don't feel support, it is very difficult for us to step outside of our comfort zone. It's like almost impossible, really, right? They want you to heal what's keeping you from receiving the love and support that's all around you. Mother Earth energy seems to be key. And I want to say feminine energy, right? Healing your relationship with feminine energy. And I also feel like you need to heal a relationship with masculine. So you have both angles. Masculine is way worse than feminine, but I think feminine needs to be worked on as well. And healing that will help you feel more support. And the more supported you feel, the more likely you are to take leaps and make choices that are out of your comfort zone. When we don't feel that support, right? I was like talking about my podcast, and I made a post on my podcast, and Mother Mary came and she gave me the support I needed to officially announce my podcast. She gave it to me. I was earlier. She said, I'm here for you. And I tell you this because we all need it, and I need it myself, right? And it's just important that you know that, when you're missing this feeling, which is currently missing, it makes us feel like we can't do it. So you need to work on giving yourself that feeling or removing your blocks to that feeling, and it's going to assist you. One of the things that Gaia, Mother Earth, says for you to do is for you to meditate and pull her energy into your body, and she will help remove the blocks that exist or the restrictions that exist or what's making the energy less than it should be. She will help you remove them, and then you will do the same with Father Sky. All right, those are the two. I think that's it. Yes. I want to thank you. Okay. Thank you, Morella. You take care. I know you got this. Sorry, I don't even know what I did for your reading. As of what it is, I always forget. Anyway, next person is Kimberly. Let's see where we are. Alrighty. Kimberly, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Okay. Sorry, Kimberly. There's like a lot of M's here. All right. Oh, Kimberly M. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay. Do I have a long-term relationship coming within the next 6 months? I actually do see one at 5 months from now as being key. I don't know if you are if you did the candle or not. They're saying that would have helped. I don't know if you did it, but if you haven't done if you didn't do the community candle, which is all about bringing in new love, yeah, it's kind of missed that boat. But I do see 5 months from now, you meeting someone. It's going to be a random person you don't know, and it's going to be someone that you meet at a chance. I definitely see you, and this isn't always literal, but I see you walking down the street, and then they walk on the other side, and that's how you meet them. I want to say they are, I think they're around your age. I want to say they're older, but I think they're around your age. Ooh, the air came up. Yeah. This person is in fact around your age, and it has potential to be a long-term relationship. Are there any blocks that are here? You do have some blocks to love. The being of light, or the deity that steps forward to help you, is Ganesha. If you want to work with Ganesha to remove your blocks to love, and he says that you have a block to receiving. That is what I see as potentially being a problem, or your blocks, the restrictions that we have, those hindrances, right? He's the one. Ganesha is the one to assist you with this. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else about that long-term relationship that you see, Metatron? No, I feel you've done a lot of work. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you've done a lot of work. Like, you don't need, like, I don't see you really needing like some healing. I don't, or per se, right? Obviously you heal when you feel called to, but you know what I'm talking about, right? When we need it and we're just like, we're in a bad place, I feel like your vibration feels good, feels fine. And in fact, this is actually why it's coming into your life. So it is, he calls it just desserts. I don't know if that's a good saying or not, but I'm trying to say that it's just desserts. Essentially, it's like you're just getting it. You're getting what you worked for. It seems beautiful to me. I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. It seems very beautiful. Is there anything else about this person that that Kimberly should know? No. One thing that Metatron does say, it's an odd thing to say. This person is gonna have a cute name for you very quickly. Like I don't know how to explain that. You know, like if someone is called Emily and you say M's, right? Like it's gonna feel comfortable, I guess is how I want to say. Very fast at that. It's that feeling. So he doesn't really have anything to say about the person, but you will feel very comfortable. He says saying too much can shift you from this, and you don't want that. It's just keep yourself open to this. Say yes. And yeah, don't be afraid to make eye contact as well. Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to stare when you feel called to. You do you. It is key. But I don't see you being a creep or anything like that. Or follow your heart on that one. But just keep your head up. That's it. Keep your head up when you walk. 5 months from now, but probably do that every time. Anyway, that's what Metatron has. All right. Let's see. Healing. Oh, healing's your next question. Yes. Oh, I feel you're pretty good, by the way. I swear I didn't read it, but I don't think people believe me. I can barely hold thoughts in my head when I'm channeling, but healing, I feel like you're in a really good place. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look at you. I'm gonna do a little scan. Everything's good. Everything's good. Your aura, your energy field, all of it's good. There are no entities that are attached to you. No curses as well. You seem in pretty good shape. One of the things that you can do that will help you vibrate at a faster, higher frequency are going to be the access. And what the access is actually what I do is you move crystalline energy into your chakras all the way. I usually do all 12, and then you use Sirius B and you move it down into all 12 of your chakras, and then it activates and grounds you. They do suggest that. One of the other things that they are suggesting, and I don't know if you have done them yet, but if you haven't, the poverty lack contract, the fear contract, and the anger contract, when we do those for 2 weeks, we vibrate very high. It's actually really beautiful. I do those probably twice a week, just to remove all the little bits of stuff. So it's something to just consider. I do something like that. I also do my karma clearing about twice a week as well. Like, these things are the things that keep me at a higher vibration. I know that staying at a higher vibration is very tedious at times, right? But I don't want to sink, right? I've done it where I stopped doing the contracts, I stopped doing the meditations, and I was like in deep in an incline, right? Or sorry, yeah, incline, right? No. Yeah, incline? recline. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I was going down, and I didn't want that. So when I kept up with my meditations, I constantly stay at a higher frequencies. I don't have to worry. It is something to take note of. Those contracts will help. Those are the three. I think the anger and rage is the one you need the most. Fear is second, and poverty and lack are that. And those listening to those. Weekly, right, will help keep you at a higher vibration, higher frequency. But listening to them for the first time for 14 days, once a day, that's key. That's a key one for you anyway. Is there any other healing that you see? Let me call for Kimberly's higher self to step forward. And is there anything that you see for healing? You're healing. You're at the point now where you did the bulk of, when we kind of don't ever heal for like however many years, and then we have so much to do. You're at a pace now where it's not overwhelming. Keep up with it. No problems there. I don't see, again, I really don't feel, I really don't feel like you have any issues with healing. I would do those things to keep yourself at a higher vibration, and that's it. Okay. What do I need to know most right now? They're bringing up what I just brought up already. It is something I would take a look at. If I were you, I would take a look at some of the things that you tell yourself that you want. I feel like you don't necessarily want everything you think you want, or I don't think you desire everything you think you want. Some of the stuff that you think you want, and I feel like this has to do with settling down and having kids and stuff like that, right? Or living a normal life, something like that. I don't know. It's like we're kind of conditioned and programmed and taught that this is what you want. This is what everyone wants, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's not it, right? What we want on a soulful level is very different. And that's our soul knows what we want the most and what's going to bring us the most fulfillment. It feels like there are some contradictions here, right? Between the two, right? Between what your human mind says it wants and what your soul wants and what your heart wants. Like there's a contradiction here. And what you need to know most is you kind of need to sort that out yourself. So do you want to settle down and have kids? I'm not saying that that's it. I don't know, but it's stuff like that, right? Everyone's programmed with that one. So that's an easy one to call out, right? Do you want to just live a normal life, or do you want to have an exciting one, right? It's stuff like this. This is the kind of things I feel like you need to look at and be sure that you truly desire that experience. And you're not just assuming that's what you want because everyone told you it is what you want. There's something like that. That's the phrasing the words. I got the phrasing of the words right, but what this is exactly for you, it's hard to say. The reason why I'm not getting specifics is because you need to figure it out on your own. Yeah. So you need to really ask yourself, do I truly desire that? Is that really going to make me happy if I had that? So I've been going after this for so long, but can I ask myself, can that make me happy? Can that really make me happy? And these things, some of the things, not everything, but I think there are two. That's how I see it. You're going after that won't make you happy. And you need to really, you want to figure that out sooner rather than later. That's why this is what you need to know most. Okay. Don't just assume because everyone tells you this is what you should want, that is what you want. Okay. What are my biggest blocks right now? I don't really see any for you. It's nice that you want to. That's what your higher self is saying. Nice that you want this. Your mind and possibly going after the wrong things are the biggest blocks I see. Or they're not really blocks. I just think that's going to be it's going to bite you in the ass if you keep going down it, right? So just take a look. Just make sure that you are sure about this. Is there any way? The one way that I know to make sure that you're sure about something is you can ask your higher self to give you a symbol for yes, a symbol for no, and then ask your higher self, is this going to make me happy? And your higher self can tell you yes or no. It's real. You may be real shocked, by the way, but it is just something to try. I would do that one, and in your mind's eye, it would happen. You will get the symbol. So close your eyes and ask your higher self. Show me. I usually do triangle for yes, a circle for no, and blank for neutral. So or you can do square. Your higher self says square for neutral for you. So triangle yes, square for neutral is a circle for no are going to be the key ones for you. And you can ask your higher self to show you yes, no, or neutral. And yeah, it is just something to just take note. That's what I recommend. It's what came through. Okay. Let's see. What are my biggest blocks? Is there any other blocks that you see, Metatron, or anyone else? No, if you feel like you have a block, you can call your dragon in. But again, I don't really see any blocks here. Your sacral chakra is a little bit blocked though. It's not like a block, but there's some. It's depleted. Oops. I'm gonna be putting high vibration energy into your sacral chakra. But your dragon is the one, okay? Sorry, we're at time, and let's see. Last question. What can I do to move forward more? Let's see. Um, your higher self says being very sure about what you're going after. Again, that's why it's your message, right? Being very sure that what you're going after is what you want. Again, there are at least two things that you truly believe you want that you don't actually want, that you don't desire. It's like it's real crazy. I've been there. I've had to remove those as well. But it is the next steps in your journey to start to sift out that stuff and sort it out. Uh, Sorry, they're saying it's like going for gold. Or, when you sift for gold, yeah, you're gonna have to do this. Because you want some of the experience, you don't want all of what you want, all of what you think you want. So it's hard to say what this is. Again, you have to go within. One thing, Archangel Michael steps forward to help you to identify this, but I think your higher self is good enough for that question. Okay. And that's it. That's it. Any last thing you want to give for Kimberly? Altogether, any beans of light? We have isn't it an angel? No, we have a guide called David stepping forward for you. David steps forward for you. Kimberly, if you are interested in, sorry, Kimberly, this is your guide, David. That they step forward to help you. That's it. Sorry, they're the ones. They step forward. Okay. I thank you. Take care. And I think all the beans light that help me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay. Now we move forward to the next one. Okay. Let's see. We are on. Wait. Oh no. 125. Okay. Let's see. All right. The next person is called Ronika. Ronika, I hope I'm saying your name right. Do not take it personally. I can't spell either. All right. Love, will I be in a relationship this year? I see over the next year, yes. You will definitely be in a relationship. Let me see if there's any clarity on that. Can I have more messages on there? I'm sorry, management gave me the yes. It's just the answer that comes through. Yes. Okay. I see a new beginning in love. I do see it. Is there any time frame that you have? There are two time frames that I see as of potential time frames. Sorry, I see. I'm gonna leave it like this. I have February being highlighted of next year, and then I have October being highlighted of next year. Those are the 2 months that seem to be the highlight. I'm not sure if there are two different beginnings. I feels like there could be, if I'm being honest with you, but it's hard to say. But I do see you being more of in a relationship. I feel like you've been a little bit kind of stuck, right? But things are going to move very quickly. Why you have not been receiving anything in this area is it hasn't really manifested because the energy needed time, and it feels like this is going to land in your life pretty quickly and suddenly. Whatever this is, they love this experience for you, but they are not saying yes or no to if it lasts forever. And I know that is like very much in our human mind, wanting something that just lasts forever and ever and ever. But they love the experience you're about to have when it comes to love, and it's something that it's going to be very beneficial for your growth and your evolution, and not in a bad way. Like it's going to be healing. I don't see that actually. I don't see that, but it's very clear that it's a new beginning of some kind, new beginning of love. But again, they're not saying it will last a long time. Anyway, let's see. You are caught in an old cycle. I want to free you of this right now. So Ronica, it's funny. They're saying you're stuck. Okay. I want to like kind of free you of this. So I want you to close your eyes And I want you to feel the soft velvetness of your eyelids. And I want you to feel the subtle energies that's surrounding you. And I want you to put yourself on a line. It is a timeline. This timeline goes in front of you to your future, and it goes all the way back to your birth. And we're now going to ask the divine to identify all the pieces that are holding you in a place that you don't belong and that are keeping you. How they're showing it to me is like you're moving forward, but there is this parachute that keeps pulling you backwards with the wind, basically. So what I want you to do now is we're going to call forth Archangel Michael and ask Archangel Michael to use his blue sword to cut this off of you and allow it to leave you. And Archangel Michael says it comes with a promise that it's gone forever and it won't return. We thank you. We thank you, Archangel Michael. I want you to breathe in the energy of the divine and then breathe out to the back of your spine. As that's releasing, you're releasing some of the residual remnants of this energy that was tied to you. It's like a bunch of strings on you. So we're going to release all of that. Let's release this. What is this? It's like there's like an energy moving into your back. Can we remove that off of her? It's calling her higher self to step forward. Beautiful. No, they're saying it's going to remove slowly over the next week. You have some remnants, maybe forgiveness, some healing to do with that. But now that it's been cut, it has to process. Like you have to now deal with it. So you're going to deal with it real fast. You're going to be moving out of this very fast. That's a good thing, but it can sometimes feel like a bad thing because we may feel like it's too much. There's one thing after another, but it's going to happen very fast. It's going to be happening. It's clean. It's as clean cut as it can possibly be. So the remnants of the energy that's still in the back of you needs some time, and you will process it. When you forgive, release, there are some karmic lessons that are there. It will, the energy will start to leave and you would be free of it completely. But you are free of what you could be free of through Archangel Michael's assistance. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Will I be in a relationship this year? Career? What advice? I'm feeling stuck. Interesting. Archangel Michael says what was cut off of you should move your career forward. There is a message that's coming through. It feels at times you may have an idea or you may have a desire, you may have a pull towards something that's bigger than what you've ever done before. You seem to be a little reluctant to move in that direction. Be open to that experience. Yes, that's it. Hey, that's the only thing they're giving. It's just a message about that, making sure that you're more open to bigger and better things for yourself. All right. Is there any other messages about career, Veronica, and why she's currently, or he or she? I guess it's she. Sorry, I don't know. Stuck. Let's see. That's it. Follow what you love. That seems to be the key one. But your past is what's holding you back. It's that thing that I saw. It's been removed. Let me see. Because it's come up twice now. I want to just deal with it. So can I have Veronica's higher self step forward? Can you tell me? Can you help me understand what about the past is holding her back? Childhood issues. I think I know what you need. The forgiveness contract. It will help with your career. When I did this, it helped me with my money as well. It opens up your super money highway. This is I would get this. It's in the script. Sorry, it's in the chat box. You should be able to get it later. But it's this. So I want you to listen to this. It will help you free up all the things from your past. It's what's keeping you stuck right now. It's your past itself. You got to deal with it. All right. You do have a block to abundance. It's not that big, but I've seen bigger. But there is a block to abundance that you have when we are asking for help and assistance. It's harder for us to receive help and assistance when we have blocks, right? An abundance block to it specifically. So what you're going to want to do is get maybe an Akashic karma clearing. You can go to someone else, like Katherine, who made that meditation. You can go to her to get it, right? But what is essentially happening with your karmic, what your karma block, it's preventing you from receiving more as well. So it is worth removing. It's not as big as I've ever seen. Mine was massive. Mine was like a mountain when I first did it. It was real crazy, by the way. But what you currently have is it's kind of like it looks like the size of you actually. It's big nonetheless, but I've seen bigger. So it is important. I would actually consider that if I were you. All right. Any other messages that you have? Will I bring a relationship? What advice for career? Feeling stuck? That's it. I don't really see anything else in terms of career that's needed, but keeping your mind open, healing the past. I really, again, they are bringing that up one more time. I know we have a really difficult time comprehending that our past that we haven't healed is impacting our present and our future. But I promise you, it is like it impacts it so greatly. If you do not heal your past, you are gonna be stuck. You're never gonna move forward. And this is the key for you: heal your past, release the past, forgive everyone from your past, and give love to those experiences, bring light to those experiences. And then that is what's going to help you in the present. That's going to change your future entirely. And it changes your timeline. It changes the direction you go in life, and it moves you in up the highest, best timeline as well. But again, it's your past is why you are stuck. It's the key to this, right? You need to resolve it. Is there anyone specific or anything specific that you want to say? I believe that you need to work through your issues with men. That seems to be a key one. Very big block there to do with masculine energy. Feminine energy is somewhat blocked, by the way, but it's not that blocked as it is with them. All right, where am I at time? Ooh, okay. Is there any beings of light that are stepping forward to help? You can call upon the goddess of liberty. She says that she can help with this, with the removal of the blocks to masculine energy. I'm going to help. I'm going to see if I can just remove it. Normally, I go about it the slow way, but is there a fast way? Can we remove these blocks to the blocks to masculine energy for her? Yes, I think I'm doing it. I think I am doing it. Can I have a goddess of liberty step forward, and Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael's helper step forward? And then can we get the blocks to feminine energy? Your grounding has actually taken a hit because of some of the blocks you have to feminine energy itself. Okay, I think so. I've never done it like that before, but I like doing stuff very fast. You know me. But identifying the blocks, seeing the blocks in your life and your relationships as well as in your energy is key. But I believe if you were to do the forgiveness meditation, it can heal all the stuff from your past. I would aim for all the time men have hurt you and all the time women have hurt you. Those two seem to be the one, men especially, and then you will be fine. All right. And that's it. That's all I got. Let's see. Any last thing that you have, Metatron? Forgiveness is your friend is the message. Forgiving yourself is it's key, and not holding on to grudges is key as well. But that's it. Everything feels good. I feel there is a belief system that is within your subconscious that when you know how like it's forgiveness is key to happiness, but there's a part of us that thinks when we forgive people, we're giving them permission to do it again, or we're saying it was okay that they did it. Right? This is not true, and this is not to the conscious part of you. Since you should know, right? Forgiveness is key to everything, but it's to the subconscious parts that truly need to know that when we forgive someone, we're not saying it was okay. We're not saying to do it again, right? We're not saying any of that. What we're doing is freeing ourselves. So there's something in there. It's like in the back of you, inside of you, that just needs to hear that message. That you're not condoning their behavior, and you're not allowing that behavior. What you're doing is freeing yourself, because you're suffering when you don't forgive. You suffer, right? Not them. It's the key. There's something about it, especially with men. I want to say with men not giving you much, but it's hard to say. You have to figure it out. It's there though, all right? But I will leave it there. I want to thank you, Ronica. Thank you. All right, so we now move to our last person. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Name is Ani. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Ani S. Okay. That's easy. Okay. Ooh, let me put the time. All right. Wait, already wrote that. Okay. All right. There is a boy I am not in contact with, and would like to know how he feels about me. And will we ever cross paths? I definitely get a yes on that. In fact, next summer is going to be, I want to say, the a big change for you and this person. You're going to meet this person when you're out and about and you least suspect it. I feel you may be going to the same party, but I never go to parties, so this energy is weird. But I never do any of that kind of stuff. But it feels like you're going to a party, or you're going to some kind of live event, or you're going to some kind of concert. There's something like that. There's some kind of sameness that's here. You're both going to this. That's how you're going to see this person. It's going to be a bit of a shock over the summer. So if you have any like, let me see what time frame. I want to say July. It's either June or July. I feel July is being the best, the more likely one, but June, it could be June as well. So just the fact that it's a little loose means that I think the event may not be panned out, right? Whatever this, so let's say it's a concert, they don't have the date exactly. They're going to be in your city, so it's just to give you that idea about why it's not exactly set. It's because it's not quite written yet. But Metatron gives the July is the most likely, June maybe, end of June actually maybe. Okay. Anyway, but I do see you talking to this person. It is going to be a chance meeting. You're both going to the same place. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, it's just that. Like, so yes, I do feel you will see them again. You're in no contact with this person. There is a message that comes from Metatron. I don't know if this is what you've been doing, or maybe if you're gonna break down eventually and start doing it. If you have been trying to get them to talk to you, yeah, don't bother with that. It's important that you kind of leave things as they are currently and fall into flow, surrender, and allow things to happen in the way that it's best to happen with currently. There are times in life when we need to be more assertive and go after what we want, things that we have control over. But this person and you, since I guess they don't want to talk right now, since there's no communication here, but I feel like they don't seem to be that open yet. You can't go anywhere. So make sure that you're not being aggressive. Make sure that you're not being like texting or calling them or checking on their social media. Kind of like take a minute, take a break, like take a breather, and before you know, it'll be next summer, and you're gonna feel great next summer. I actually see you being in really high vibration, by the way. Like, you're very happy to be going to this place, and you see them. Yeah, it's very much summer because I see you in like summery clothes anyway. But it's a beautiful, you feel so different, especially your dynamic and how you feel when you're with them is way different than it used to be. And that is what you want to work on. In the meantime, is how do I get myself to that higher vibration, higher frequency where I feel better? What is your suggestion? I want to say just regular healing, but you can do the contracts. They kind of came out earlier. If you haven't done the contracts, listen to them for 14 days. And then anytime in the future you feel called to. Very important. I listen to those twice a week. I promise. Like, I'm not joking when I say I listen to those just to keep me at the peak vibration, because I like being great. I like feeling amazing, but maybe you don't. But if you want to feel amazing, you're going to want to make sure you have a bunch of things in your arsenal, tools in your arsenal that are keeping your vibration at a good frequency. That's being key. But you also need to heal the stuff. I feel like you need to heal your chaser energy. It's bad, by the way. It feels like, honestly, the way Metatron gave it is almost aggressive. I don't know. It just as I gotta be real with you. This is what I have. I feel almost aggressive here. It's not gonna help you. Don't bother. It's stressing you out and just bringing a lot of frustration into your life. What you need to do is relax, is heal, feel amazing, and learn tools that help keep you at a higher vibration, and use those tools regularly. That's the key. And when you meet this person, and it's most likely, right, the most probable time frame, next July, you're gonna feel way different. And I know it seems like a long time. Don't think I have not gotten those time frames. It's not that long, I promise you. Time flies, especially when you feel amazing. And yeah, that's what I have. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, let's see. How does he feel about me? Okay, so let's see. How does this person feel about Annie? They do care, but they don't have the mental capacity for this connection right now. There is a monster within this person that they have to battle. I know that. Oh, I have my veil removed, or I'm having it removed, and one of the things I've had to do was go deep, deep, deep into self, and so the second, first dimension, and even the zero dimension that exists, and we have like we're battling battles deep inside of us that look very much like Lord of the Rings kind of thing at times, right? This person has some kind of monster within themselves that they need to heal, that they need to take on, and they need to fight, and they need to win. That seems to be where most of their mental energy is going to, are the demons within the self, right? I know, and I say demons loosely because they're not really, but those energies, those patterns, even those um programming, right? They have a big fight right now, and that's where their focus needs to be. So they do have feelings for you. They just don't have the time, they don't have the bandwidth, they don't have the capacity to do it. This person cannot even be emotionally available right now as well. And what you want is something that is far deeper than they're willing to give. So if you were okay, if your connection was naturally like a surface-based connection, I think that you would actually be talking to this person right now. But because it's not, because you go past that heart wall very easily with them, they don't want that. So that's why they have feelings for you, but they don't seem to be open. It's like your connection just moves past the barriers that they have, and then you're hitting the heart, your energy, and that level of intimacy is not something that this person is open to or even appreciative of yet. The reason for this is they have that. They're also scared that you're going to find out that they have this within them, and this is like, I actually think they're consciously aware of this side of themselves, because that's what it feels like. That's what Manager says. They're conscious of this. So they're actually very aware that they need to fix this, that they want to fix this, and that they're scared that you'll find out about it. Anyway, when you see them again, Manager says it's going to be real different with this person. This is what it is. But that difference requires you to be different. That's why your message was your message, okay? Any other feelings that they have? That's it. Know that their feelings are there. Know that they don't want to deal with them yet. That's okay. Also, I was wondering if there will be an increase in money within the next year. No, I actually see your money decreasing around next year. Let me see why. You are taking more me time. It is important, that it's taking more like in fulfillment and enjoyment. And I actually think that you are one of the people that really likes to experience life. I don't know how aware you are of this, but not everyone's all down for that stuff, right? Where you like to go out, you like to have fun. I feel like you're very much going to be in that cycle. So I see your money kind of decreasing. But it's because you're indulging this a little bit more. I don't technically see a problem. Like, I don't see you having no money. But I do see this decrease in money helping you move in a direction that you need to move in, and that is to have more passive income. Some of us like to work, like you like the idea of working, like you like it, right? I don't see you being the most like you liking that the most. Okay, like I'm sure you like it, but like as much as the next person. But there's some of us that just love it. Like, we live for work, right? You're gonna oh, there it is. Living for work or working to live, right? You are the second. It is what it is. So you're very much to have that second energy. You need a passive income. So your decrease in money is going to help you start to look for something that's more passive. They're saying around May of next year, May 2024, an Akashic record reading would be best, because you can ask, what passive income could I do to help me bring in more money? It's funny because the person that does it is also, I don't know if this is if it is what it is in the UK. I don't know if you live there, but I see it. But anyway, you're gonna want Katherine. Tack is the one I would suggest. She's the one I go to. Anyway, so when I recommend, I go to. Let me see. Let me put the link there. So you can just have that. But this is the one I suggest. But they're saying May of next year, this is going to be the time for you, because you're going to be like, oh, I want to just enjoy life. but you're not going to have the funds to do all you want to do. And this is what spurs this like intensity to create a passive income. And you're going to like doing that because it brings in a lot and it helps you have the life that you want to live, which is the work to live life, right? You just want to, you want to do a bit, not the bare minimum. It's not, you're not lazy, but you know what I'm talking about. Like you want that. That's very clear. Anyway, let's see. Also, I was wondering if, okay, yeah, that was your last question. Let's see. Is there any last thing that you have for Ani in terms of money coming in or anything else about career? Just that when you're ready, it's when the time is right, get the what can I do for passive income question? What's my purpose? Okay. Is there any other messages, any other guidance that you have? Any last guidance you have for Ani? Yes. Sorry, they're showing me a lotus flower. Then they showed me a crystal in your hand. What does this mean? Okay, this has to do with the fact that there are different types of I don't know if it's a I think it is Lightworker. Your energy, you give a lot. I know that when you have fun, and it's kind of like a mental programming, I guess, where you think if you have a lot of fun, you're not really doing much, you're not contributing much to the world. You having fun spreads joy. It spreads enlightenment, right? When you have fun, when you're in a good energy, when you are enjoying your life, when you are just doing things that you want to do and you're just kind of that feeling of like in love with life. Yeah, when you're in that energy, it spreads to everyone around you, and that helps them get enlightenment, that helps ground them, that helps fill them with high vibrational energy. It is a very, very, very important task that you have, and I know that it may look on the outside like you're just living, you just desire a carefree life or a life that's not as focused on work right now, and that may change in the future, but you know what I mean. They want to just remind you that that is beneficial and it's impactful to so many people. So do not discredit that lifestyle as if it's, I don't know, less than. It's not. In fact, it's actually doing a purpose, a service to people. And that service is filling them up with high vibrational energy and enlightenment, because you're channeling in higher vibrational frequencies into people while you're interacting with them. And the energy exchange is everything. All right. So it is the message for you. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you, Ani, and take care. Is there any last message that you have for her? That's it. They would like for you to start using your own dragon. Your own personal dragon. They want you to start to use it for a lot of stuff. You can our dragons do a lot. Like you can ask them to help you get to a place on time. You can ask them to remove blocks, and you can ask them to assist you to make sure you're safe when you go places. It's key. So it's something that they just want you to start to do. They do want to start to do. So call forth your dragon when you are in meditation, and your dragon will bring you its name. Okay. I thank you, and take care. And I want to thank all of yous, everyone, and bye so much. Bye so much. Bye everyone. I thank you so much, and take care.